Hello and welcome to another OceanCasts tutorial. Today we'll cover how to install Murmur, a Mumble server on your Ubuntu DigitalOcean box. So we're actually going to be using the one-click installation image. So let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to go to the Create Droplet tab, and we're going to name our droplet whatever you want. You're going to select the size of whatever is fitting your needs for today, and then whatever you think your server is going to need, basically. So if you're going to be running a really active Mumble server, then you're going to want a higher plan, of course. So where it says select image, you want to go ahead and select the Mumble server, which is Murmur on 14.04. And then if you want to, you can select SSH keys. So that's it for right now. We're going to go ahead and jump into the terminal, and that's where we're going to get started. All right, so now that we're in the terminal, we're going to go ahead and SSH into our server now. Now you may have an IP address, or you definitely have a different IP address, but most likely you're going to have a password to log into, so you just have to check your email address with your password. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and actually open up Mumble right now because we're ready to do so. So Mumble's right down here. If we can open it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add a new one, and I'm just going to name this my server. The address is that IP address, and then the username for this is super user. Alright, and then we're going to give it also a password because we have that. So I'm going to copy this password, and I'm going to go ahead and paste that in here. If we show password, that we can see it right there. Alright, so there's my server, and as you can see, it's responding with a ping. So let's kind of actually connect. Alright, so sometimes you'll get an issue that looks like this. Basically, there's a certificate mismatch. So do we want to accept this certificate anywhere? So yeah.
Connected.
Alright, so as we can see, we are now connected to our server, and we're actually on our server right now. So this is great, but there's actually more things that you can do besides this. For example, we can change this default welcome message, and we're going to go ahead and actually do that right now. So in order to do that, we're going to go to our terminal, and we are going to type in sudo. If you're not the root user, use sudo. But I'm just going to go ahead and do nano, and then etc mumble server.ini. Alright, so, and for some reason this does not exist. Let's cd. If I cannot type today. Alright, we should have Mumble in here. Yeah, mumble server.ini. Okay, so nano mumble server.ini. Alright, so here is the configuration file that we're going to be taking a look at. Alright, so again, there's a lot of stuff that you can edit in here. It's all depending on what you want to do. So for example, if we want to change the port, you can do so here. For example, this is the welcome text. So let's go ahead and actually change this. So we're going to do welcome to the server running Murmur and enjoy your stay. So then it looks like this is using HTML syntax. So then we're just going to go ahead and say this server is a demo of an OceanCasts. Can't do that. Cast tutorial. Alright, and then you can go ahead and change your port if you want to, but most likely you'll want to keep that. And you can also have a password. Let's actually go ahead and set a password of abc123. Okay, we're just going to go down here. And again, you can change anything you want to in here. So we'll just go ahead and say I've edited this enough. I'm going to go ahead and do Control X. I'm going to do Y and press Enter. So in order for this to go active, we're going to have to do service, Mumble server, and if you're not using the root user, you're going to want to add sudo to the beginning of that. So mumble server, and then restart. Alright, so the server was restarted. As we can see that we had a connection issue here. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to go ahead and reconnect to the server. As we can see, it's backed up and already has ping, and actually we reconnected to the server. And as we can see, this server is a demo of an OceanCasts tutorial. Now, because I'm logged in as super user, thinking about root and user. Now that I'm logged in as super user, I don't have to enter that password. So let's actually go ahead and edit this connection. You're going to want to keep super user probably in here, so I'm just going to make a new favorite. So add a new, so my server non-root, and I'm going to remove super user and just name it creator, and put the password of abc123. Alright, and as we can see, we're able to log in. So that's it for today. If this has helped you, please comment, rate, or subscribe, and that's it. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.